Hi everybody, it's Jo here from Aquarius Tarot. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're doing a reading to have a look at the question, why did they pull away? So if you've got somebody on your mind that you've had a connection with, whatever sort of a connection or however long ago it was, or whatever, we're going to have a look at why this person started to pull away from you and what the situation surrounding that decision to withdraw from the connection was. So as per usual, I'll read through all the signs and you can check out all of your placement signs. Please feel free to reverse the energies. The energies are fluid and therefore you can use your discretion to take them the other way around if that resonates better for you. It's a general reading, so please do check out the description box if a personal reading would benefit you. Particularly, I've kept the prices low and do a quick turnaround time for those who are feeling distressed, upset, distracted, unable to sort of function properly and cope with life because they are, something's on your mind, and it would a lot of peace and clarity could be brought to the situation for you if you just understood what was going on. So if a personal reading would help you, please do check out the description box. As I said, the details are there, but the prices start at just £30 for a 20-minute detailed one question reading, so it should be affordable for the majority. I've tried to keep it that way, and as I said, usually you get your answer, your reading within 12 hours. I extend it out to 24. It can go up to 24 hours sometimes, but at the moment I'm able to fulfill those turnaround times. So yeah, you'd get your video, of course, by a private video link that you would be able to watch as many times as you want. That's yours there to click on and watch, and obviously nobody else can see it. It's entirely confidential. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to jump in now and start with Aries. So welcome, Aries. So again, we're looking at the question, what made your person pull away? Why did they pull away from you? Why did they start to withdraw from your connection? I'm just going to pull a few cards to check the energies around this. First of all, well, that's interesting, Aries. We've got your commitment is being tested has come out here. Universe messages for the highest good of Aries. Just quick understanding, high level understanding of what's going on around Aries person, please, universe, before we dig into the tarot. Right. Aries, this person is testing you. They're testing whether you are truly interested, whether you are going to put some effort in, whether, this to them, this to this person, this will test out whether you are genuine, whether you're in it for the long haul. They want to know you're not a player, that you haven't got ulterior motives around this. They want to know that you really, really care for them, that the feelings that they feel, you feel as well. And I think they feel like if you do have these genuine feelings, because the love card has come out, you will take the action to go towards them. You will show them that you are interested. You will take the lead. They're looking for leadership from you here, Aries. This is the overall energies around this person that have just come out here when I've asked the universe to just clarify the general vibe around your person. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting. So I mean, all of these cards are really along the same lines. They're looking for leadership. They want to know that you truly have the feelings for them that they have for you. They want you to actually give in terms of approaching them first, showing your interest. And they're just testing out to make sure that you're the real deal, that you mean what you say, that you are actually genuine, that you're willing to put some effort in, that you are willing to emotionally give to them, and not just take, or not just, be a recipient and a passenger in the connection. They want you to lead it, because I think they feel that they need that for some reason, Aries. So that's the vibe around your person. Hopefully that has already brought some clarity to the situation. Well, let's see what else we can find out. So universe, what messages for the highest good of Aries, please? We're particularly interested in why Aries person pulled away from the connection, and why are they pulling away? What has gone on here? What's the situation? What are the messages for the highest good of Aries, please? But we're interested particularly from this person's perspective. Why did they pull away, please, universe? Why did they pull away? Okay, well, those seem to want to come out, so I'm going to take them. So we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Seven of Cups. The Sun, Aries. And we've got the Two of Swords as well. So this person, Aries, you could be dealing with a Libra, possibly, it doesn't have to be. This person, as I've said, I've already got the feeling that they have deep feelings for you. I think they could have even indicated to you that they were interested. They may feel, and you may not have even picked up on this, you may not even be aware of it, in their own way, in their own love language, in this person's head, they feel like they have offered you their love. They feel like they've made it really clear how they feel. And they've put themselves out there, they've let themselves be vulnerable, perhaps in a way that they wouldn't usually do. And I think they felt that you were not picking up on this or not responding to this in the way that they had hoped. I think they were hoping for decisive, clear response and, you know, action in return for their display of just display of feelings. You know, they feel they've communicated to you how they feel about you, and that they would want to love you and be in a relationship with you. I feel my right palm is itching. Is that a good sign? It's really itching. Is that receiving? I don't know. Left? Who knows? All I know is that it's itchy. Anyway, now this person, they have their guard up. They're feeling they're putting a protective barrier around themselves because they're protecting their feelings. They want to know the truth and the reality of the situation around how you feel. They're scared of rejection. They're scared that they're going to give more to this than you would give, that they feel more deeply than you feel. I think they've been doing a bit of research to dig into what's going on with you, to check out if, you know, the things that you've told them stack up. I don't know if you've maybe told them about past relationships or situation, or whether you have children or not, or what you do for work. They're trying to find out whether what you said is right and true. I think they're also having a look, Aries, to see whether you might have any more options on the table in terms of relationships or people around you. Are you playing the field? Are you a one-person loyal person, or are you, you know, out to, you know, show your attention to other people as well? They're very interested and curious about that. I think they feel that they've offered you the Ace of Cups, a new start, a new beginning, an actual relationship, an overflowing cup of love, whereas perhaps they feel that in return you offered them the Page, which is a lot less and a lot less significant. It seems like you maybe are taking your time with this, Aries, and they want to charge ahead, and they kind of feel sure about their feelings a bit more quickly. So what they've done is they've withdrawn from your connection to test out whether you are truly committed. And the universe sort of told us that at the beginning. Now they're wanting you to take the leadership and show your feelings, and give more to them, because they feel that it's been the other way around so far. But this is the reason why they feel they've given already, and it wasn't reciprocated to the same degree, to the same level. They feel it was met with indecisiveness, and it's bothered them. I think they could have a bit of an ego, but I feel they're also trying to protect themselves. They're trying to protect their happiness. I think in the past they may have reached out and done something around your birthday, or made a big fuss of your birthday, or said happy birthday when maybe you've been out of contact, or perhaps they're even thinking about doing that. But ultimately, the overall energy here, Aries, is really clear that they actually want you to step up here, and they're almost testing out your feelings and your commitment just to see, thinking that if it's meant to be, you will come towards them. Okay, that's why they pulled away, which is probably the opposite of what you might be thinking about why they pulled away. It feels like backwards logic almost, doesn't it? But this is what's going on. They're protecting themselves. They're just testing out where you're at in terms of your feelings and your intentions, because they're not clear on your intentions, Aries. Okay. Yeah, they're looking for something solid here in terms of a genuine relationship and commitment. And I think they are not sure that you are on the same page for whatever reason. So I feel that they withdrew. They're spending some time by themselves with the Nine of Cups, healing, trying to sort of rebalance and recover. But they're still a very warm, loving, nurturing person who has an awful lot to give to you. Something beautiful to bring to a connection and relationship. And if you were willing and you were to put the effort in and you were to sort of come towards them, Aries, I think they would want this attention from you. With the Six of Wands here, they really like this attention. They want you to chase them. Okay, they want you to come towards them, and not necessarily in a bad way. I think it's with good intentions, but they want to see you step up. They want to see you give, perhaps a bit more than you have given so far. Okay, well, let's pull a Soul Connections Oracle. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aries? We'd like to perhaps understand more about the situation and gather any guidance here, please. Rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. All right, that's an interesting one to come out in the context of our reading, isn't it? And shall we pull some Hidden Truth oracles to find out what your person would want to say? So universe, what would Aries person want to say to Aries, please? What are the messages, particularly if you're out of contact, which I imagine you probably are? What do they want to say to Aries about why they pulled away, please, universe? Why did Aries person pull away, and what do they want to say to Aries, please? I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so maybe they haven't really shared their full feelings and opened up to you, because I think they've been protecting themselves a little bit, Aries. I want to be more than friends. Okay, so they're definitely attracted to you. I see they want a relationship. They've got really deep feelings for you, much more than a friendship feelings. I hide behind material things. Okay, so they're clearly working on their financial goals and things like that. They're saying they look for you everywhere, and they love you as well. So I've seen that coming through in your reading. They can't stop thinking about you. And they still feel very energetically connected to you. I feel you even though we're apart. So this person clearly, Aries, wants to be with you, but they want the initiative, the effort, the signs of commitment and feelings to come from you first, or from now on first anyway. I think they feel like they've already given enough here, and their barriers and their walls have gone around them to protect themselves, because they feel it wasn't met in the same way from you. That's the energy I'm getting. So I do hope that was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the reading today, if you found it helpful. Please make sure you're subscribed. I'm getting so many people returning to watch my videos, which is so awesome. But most of you are not subscribed. So if more of you would like to just hit that subscribe button, help my channel grow, show me a bit of support. And also just set that intention that you're going to come back and watch my videos again, and be sure that you can come and find me again by making sure I'm in your subscription list and you're following me. That would be awesome. So thank you so much. And now we are moving on to Taurus. Hi there, Taurus. How are you today? I hope you're okay. Happy weekend. If it is the weekend when you watch this video, could be sort of later down the line, I guess. But anyway, Taurus, we're having a look at what your person's reasons for pulling away are, withdrawing their energy from your connection and just stepping back a bit, pulling away. You're feeling that around your person, or they've actually completely disengaged and taken themselves off and away from you. We're going to have a look at why that is. So first of all, I'm just going to pull some oracles to get just a general vibe and a feel around your person to see what's going on, what their general feeling is, and what's happening in their life that would have caused them to take that step to pull away. So universe, why did Taurus's person pull away, please? What high level energies can you share with us? And after this, I'll be pulling the tarot spread, Aries. Okay, don't know your past hold you back. Okay. I feel here that the reason this person has withdrawn from you, Taurus, is there's something in their background. This is often the case, so it doesn't really surprise me, but the cards are coming out to confirm this. There's something about this person's past which has been holding them back. There's an energy that's been a bit destructive in terms of causing them to sabotage connections, and in particular your connection. I think they've been afraid of letting somebody in, being emotionally vulnerable. They've been holding on to things that have made them feel a bit bitter, a bit negative in terms of their expectations and their outlook in relationships, and particularly, of course, we're talking about your connection here. But whilst this is the case and they have withdrawn for that reason, the universe is saying a win-win outcome is forecast. So it does appear that there is potential for this to work out for both of you. There is a way that you could come together and give each other what you need. This person clearly kind of needs to heal, and they might need a bit of patience from you while they do that. There's a gateway here, the universe is saying. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? It's like it's like, to me, this is almost like the manifestation card, the 1111, Four of Wands. This is an open door of opportunity for something special to come about between the two of you, whether you're already in a connection that's perhaps faltering a little bit, or you're actually parted ways. This step back that this person has taken is allowing them to perhaps understand themselves a little bit better, recognize their patterns of behavior and where they are sabotaging connections, and they recognize that they do it, and they're sort of working on that healing so that they can actually bring something beautiful to themselves, manifest it, and it creates this opportunity for these wonderful things to come in. And I do feel it's creating an opportunity for you guys to perhaps come back together. I do feel they're going to take some action, but I do also feel they've got to release some things from their past first. But some action is coming on their part. They're just sort of at that threshold of making a decision and taking that step forward. It almost reminds me of the Fool card as well, Taurus. Yeah, so this going within and this reflecting on things and, letting the past hold them back, and what do they need to release? I feel they've been taking some time out, a bit like the Hermit, to reflect on, what's gone on, why has it gone on, what do they want for the future, what do they need to do differently. They've really taken that time to do some self-reflection, and, they've grown their wisdom, perhaps their spiritual enlightenment here. And it's going to spur them forward to take some action towards you, but on the basis of perhaps a more informed and more healed self that they've managed to develop and work on. So that is the general energy around your person, Taurus. But let's have a look at the tarot then and see what else the tarot can share to let us know why your person did pull their energies back. Why did they withdraw? Why did they pull away? So universe, why did Taurus's person withdraw and pull away, please? What's the reason why Taurus's person withdrew? Why did they withdraw from the connection with Taurus, please? Or why are they withdrawing? Well, this is interesting. We've got the Seven of Cups. Sorry, they've got the Lovers. Apologies. The Seven of Cups is here. There's the Seven of Cups. That was the one that was really sort of jumping out to me, as you can tell. The Sun, we've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Six of Cups. Yes, nice. I'm seeing the Six of Cups energy around here. The Queen of Coins. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands here. So this person feels like, it's really interesting because I just pulled these oracle cards initially, and it's talking about, don't let your past hold you back, and what do you need to release. Okay. So we were talking about, weren't we, the fact that this person is having to overcome past energies, and the past energies have had an impact on them, so they're having to heal and go within, and it's going to work out, but this is something I've had to work through. Now this is coming through really clearly with the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups is this energy of reflecting on somebody you've got history with, life lessons from the past. So they are taking lessons and learning from them, but they're still showing that there's an impact from the past this person needs to work through before they can come towards you. But around them sits the Lovers, which means that they do feel a really strong connection with you, but they also feel there's a choice to be made. Like, do they want to move forward towards you and have a loving relationship, or do they perhaps want to stay single? Or are they, and maybe keep thinking and dwelling on the past? They realise they've got to let go of the past if they are to move forward, but they've got a choice here about a lovely, strong connection that's arisen for them, that's right in front of them, and do they want that or not? And just that decision has made them take a step back in order to be able to think things through and have a clear path, if you like, ahead of them, without anybody else's influence or voice in their mind or their ear. They just need to be able to make this choice and reflect on things themselves. Okay. I'm feeling that your physical connection may have started up quite quickly, Taurus. It may have been very intense. It may have been very quick to come about. And so again, they may have felt like, whilst they did feel a really strong connection with you, they may have started to wonder if it was going to perhaps run a bit flat after a while, because it had peaked perhaps too soon, and got into that physical space before the foundation of an emotional connection had been made. I feel there was a choice here to be made. Possibly a past person may still want them, is what I'm seeing on the table, Taurus. A past person could have still wanted them, and it could have been offering them stability from a financial point of view. They could have still had their finances tied up together in some kind of way, or there could have been a home they'd had together. And the temptation was to go back towards that, what would seem a more financially secure option, where there was more provided for them already, or it didn't mean having to split assets and that kind of thing. They have this choice of going back to this past person and perhaps having more material abundance, but not necessarily the emotional fulfillment. Okay. And I think they have felt like they just want to get to know you a little bit better with the Page of Swords. They want to know more about you and really sort of develop that feeling of deep trust through knowing somebody and seeing their patterns of behavior, and having that trust in how somebody might behave in a certain situation. You don't want unpredictability, do you? You want to know that somebody is emotionally safe and secure to love, and that they are solid and stable and consistent in their behavior. And I think they just want to know that that's going to be the case, because I think they've had some difficulties here we've seen in the past, and they just have had a protective barrier around them once again, because they needed to release something before coming towards you, Taurus. I think this person, in all honesty, is thinking about how they could perhaps start this connection up again, because I do think they think about you in a very physical way. I do think there was a connection between you of that sort, or if it hasn't been, they think about it. And they're wondering if maybe if you're out of contact and you haven't been in touch, Taurus, they might be wondering if they might reach out and wish you happy birthday, maybe sort of April time, your birthday. I think, you know, we're here before we know it. If you've been out of contact for some time, they're thinking about the fact that's coming up, and, you know, maybe they'll give you a treat for your birthday. I don't know, but yeah, what else can we find out about Taurus's person, please, universe? Any further messages about why they pulled away? Yeah, they're just taking a bit of time out, a bit of space to reflect on things. But they're very energetically connected to you still. It's this kind of energy where I feel like you probably go to bed at night, Taurus, and you probably can feel their energy around you. You're probably thinking of them, and it's because they're thinking of you. You can almost sort of feel their energy and their sort of feelings and their love kind of wrapping around you is what I can see. They desperately want things to improve between the two of you. They recognize that, you know, perhaps they need to put things right in order for things to move on. Nine of Swords has come out. So yeah, there is nighttime thoughts and nighttime anxiety around this. I think they're a bit concerned that there might be some tension between the two of you, that you might be a bit pissed off with them, in all honesty, and not very happy. You know, you might have something to say to them, so they're just going to have to work out how they handle that and how they might come towards you. It's bothering them, though, that to think that you might feel this way about them, Taurus. Yeah, I think they feel like this is really worth investing in. And the more time you've spent away from each other, the more they realize how much they want to put into your connection. And actually, it's not just about money, is it? So where they have perhaps have had a past person offering them more stability, by financial stability, by staying in a past connection, I think they've realized that they could also build something with you and start to grow something with you. I feel you could be dealing with a Leo. I've seen Leo coming through a couple of times. Maybe they just, yeah, I just feel that taking some time out alone to reflect, to think, to heal, to work on this, to release the past things. But I do feel it's going to work out. I think there's going to be a new cycle starting up here with the World card that's going to go the full distance. Because we did have at the very beginning, didn't we? Despite all of the problems, a win-win outcome is forecast for this connection here, which is lovely, isn't it? So that's cool. I'm going to pull a Soul Connections Oracle for you. Embrace what destiny has in store for you, Taurus. So there's clearly something coming in for you with this, or an opportunity should you wish to take it. Obviously, nothing's set in stone. It's just energies I'm reading, and you can have an impact and change this depending on how you behave and what your intentions and your thought patterns are, etc. That's how you manifest. That's how energy works. So you can change this. You have the power, okay? I'm not telling you exactly what's going to happen. I can't do that. I can read the energies and tell you where things are at, and that helps to guide your actions, doesn't it? So that's what I'm sort of helping you with here. Yeah, I think if you find this person comes towards you wanting to talk to you and wanting to put things right, I think it's coming from genuine intentions here, Taurus, having reflected and done some inner work, and this person will be coming from a much better place than they were when they originally connected with you. Okay, so let's find out what your person would want to say to you. So universe, what would Taurus's person want to say to Taurus, please? What would be the messages from this person that they'd want to give to Taurus? Ah, interesting. Very, very much the case. It's time for me to heal now. Okay. We will be together again. I want to be more than friends was showing itself to me off the bottom of the deck. I don't react when people mention you. They're trying to keep their feelings to themselves and contain them here. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Now that was really clearly the case. with those cards that we saw. I mentioned them staying awake, didn't I, at night time, really thinking about you. Anxiety at night was coming through. Well, Taurus, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you taking the time out to watch the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for liking the video. It really, really helps me, gives me a lot of personal encouragement. So thank you for that. If you feel other people might enjoy my videos, this is of course an all signs reading, so it could be for literally anybody. They'll be able to find their own sign. Please do share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed and you've been enjoying my videos, either you found me today or recently, and you enjoy the style of my readings, please do consider subscribing. It's completely free. You just need to hit on that subscribe button. It means I'm in your list then, that you can come and find me again. Sets the intention that you're going to watch me, so it helps me sort of tune into your energies as part of the collective going forward. And yeah, just once again helps me reach more people, helps me grow my channel, makes my time on here seem worthwhile to know that people want to actually follow me. And I appreciate all of the support that I've had so far, and any more would be fantastic. So thank you so much, Taurus, and I'll see you again next time. Okay. And we're going to move on in a moment to Gemini. I'm going to have a quick swig of my drink. I'm being really naughty. I went to Subway for lunch because I had to go out somewhere this morning, and I've got a Dr. Pepper, so I'm drinking a fizzy, sugary drink, which is really bad, but really nice. Okay, right. So Gemini, as you know, we are looking at the question, why did your person pull away, or why are they pulling away? What's making them withdraw their energies and perhaps go in another direction, or seem to go in another direction? First of all, I'm just pulling a few oracle cards to get some high level energy readings around your person, just to find out what's going on with them really, and just see what high level indicators there are of the reason for this. And then we'll do a more detailed tarot spread to build on what we've already seen. Okay, got 3 there from the Moonology. I'm just going to pull some here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, which is very good for this purpose, and absolutely beautiful cards. There are lots of pictures on this deck actually that if I could, and I don't know if it would be possible, but if I could have them in a larger size and put them on the wall, I would, because they are so stunning. They are absolutely beautiful. Okay. Okay. So let's have a look then, Gemini. I think this person, this is coming out very frequently and regularly, and I think the reason is possibly sort of general energies around, but also Gemini, it'll be because a lot of the reasons why people withdraw are frequently very much the same, and it's often to do with internal fears. So what happens when somebody withdraws is typically we go within ourselves, don't we, and we say, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? Why is this person sort of withdrawing from me? But actually, it's nothing to do with you. It's not to do with what you've done, what you've said or haven't done or haven't said. You couldn't have done anything differently usually, unless you've been a complete dick. But usually you couldn't have done anything differently. It's usually some insecurity or issue that's coming from within that person that needs to be healed. Now, the universe is telling us that this person does have some fears that they need to work through. There has been something that's affected them, and they've just needed a bit of time out, a bit of solitude here. You can see that time of reflection, that guy sitting in the boat there, the beautiful scenery behind him, how peaceful and serene that looks, and that time it's giving him to just go within and sort of perhaps even tap into his higher self and meditate and just be in a very peaceful, self-nurturing environment where you can go within and find the answers that you're looking for, and do some inner work and some inner healing. I do feel this person has got things to work through, and they've needed that time alone to be able to do it, but I feel they're doing it quite successfully, because in doing that they've tapped into their inner wisdom. Okay, that meditation has given them answers, which actually the card here is confirming that the answers you need are coming. So I think by this person withdrawing and finding answers within themselves, they're going to be able to share those answers with you, Gemini. And what I'm seeing as an outcome to this, you know, we are going to look at more detail in the tarot, but there's overall energies coming through just in this high level energy check are saying that you're going to have a new romantic cycle with this person. Something's going to kick back in for this at some point. And I think this person may give awesome hugs. Like they are somebody who gives you a lot of sort of warmth and affection, and you know, you might be missing that touch and that embrace. And I feel that's going to be coming back in for you, or you know, starting up again, or starting in general if actually you haven't sort of reached that point in the past with this person. But I do feel lots of really genuine loving affection from this person, and I'm also feeling you probably are feeling this energy around you from them now. You can almost feel this kind of loving, hugging energy coming through, albeit probably a bit confusing if you're consulting this reading and this person has withdrawn a little bit. I do feel that's how you feel about this person, Gemini, that you know there is that warmth there, and you love to have their arms around you. Okay, so universe, what other messages, please? Got to dig in a bit more detail now. What's going on with Gemini's person? Why did they pull away, or why are they pulling away? What's the reason for withdrawing their energy? What can you share, please, for the highest good of Gemini? Messages for the highest good of Gemini, please. Why is Gemini's person pulling away? Or why did they pull away? What can you share, please, universe? Oops. Something's turned over in the deck. Can you see it? There it is. Queen of Coins. Okay. I'm using the Crystal Tarot deck today, by the way. I love my Light Seers Tarot deck. This is my favourite one, the one I usually use, but it's getting a bit tattered, and I need to buy a new one really, and retire the old one. But I struggle to do that. I struggle to let go of my old decks. I get a bit attached. You have to make friends with a deck. I've got some new decks coming actually. Should be coming later today, which I'm really excited about. So I'll have to show them to you in my next reading. Well, okay. So we've got the Lovers here, Gemini. Okay, we've got the Two of Coins. We've got the Queen of Coins. They could be dealing with another earth sign, but I also see their energy, your energy is here on the table as well, Gemini. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Seven of Coins, the Two of Swords, the Strength card, and the Magician. So I'm seeing a bit of a journey on the table, if I'm honest. So what I can see here is that this person feels like they have a choice to make, and they're going through this patch of being quite undecided about what to do. They've met you, they felt a really strong connection with you. It's almost like it is a divine sort of connection here. The universe is meant for you to come into each other's lives. It's like a karmic contract I'm expecting, but you definitely manifested each other. The universe has had a hand in this connection. I want you to know that, Gemini. Now what I'm seeing is this person has felt this connection, and then they've gone, whoa, 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 just hold on a minute. I need to just step back and just think about this and check how I feel and what's going on. Okay, and then they're sort of going this way and that way. Should I jump into a connection with Gemini or shouldn't I? But their intuition is pushing them and guiding them to invest in your connection. I think they realize that they do want to put something into this, but they are very back and forth. And I do feel part of the reason, and I'm just being honest, is they do have somebody else lurking around their energy. Could be an ex, could be a friend, could be, I don't know, a mother, an older sister. It could be just somebody who they see as quite wise and stable and logical. That person is having an impact and making them withhold their energy from you for a while they work out what the hell is going on in their head and what do they want and why are they feeling this way. I think they're completely confused. And there's this stuff in the middle of this journey to work through. It's a bit of a twin flame kind of runner chaser kind of energy around this connection, Gemini. I'd be interested to hear whether you feel that might be the case for you guys. But as I said to you, I feel this is a divinely intended connection. Like the universe has drawn you two together. The energies around you, you vibe together. I think there's a lot about you two that is very, you could be very different people. Don't get me wrong. You could have very different personalities, but your core values and your core outlook in terms of, you know, positivity, the way you view family, your work ethic, you know, the way you view, you know, what's important in life, you know, is it money or is it actually the relationships and the way that you treat people and the way that you are as an individual, what's truly valuable, all these sorts of things. Whilst you can be incredibly different people, your core underlying sort of basis and your vibration is the same. Okay, you are vibrating at the same level, albeit very differently, and you are drawing therefore together, and this is why you feel this connection. Now, once again, the universe is guiding this forward, and so I do feel this person is going to come towards you, knowing, having taken a bit of time out and reflection and reaching their conclusions, they're going to know that you are their person. They've just got this inner knowing and they are going to take some action at some point. I think you're going to have a little bit of a wait here. But I see it coming for you here with the Chariot. The universe is going to guide the Chariot along the path that it wants to take you guys. But this person is going to be coming towards you. They might offer to travel to see you. They might take steps to put things right, to do something for you that makes, or to arrange something so that you can bond and, you know, get to know each other more, talk to each other, spend some time together. They want to close out any emotional distance which has been created by them withdrawing before, and they want to actually be with you. They want to be near you physically as well. They want to be near you and give you that hug we were talking about at the beginning with the embracing card. That's where they're coming from. They want to just be with you. And I do think once they start to talk to you and come towards you, you're going to get those answers that you're so much seeking and perhaps feel very confused about at the moment, Gemini. Okay. So universe, what else can you share, please, about Gemini's person? Anything else to share to let us know what's going on with them, please? Why did they withdraw? Oh, yeah. I think they just felt like, oh, I don't know what to do, so I'll do nothing. So undecided. It could be something to do with work as well. Work could have been overshadowing things. It could be that you two met at work, and the fact that it was a work-based connection they may have held back on. Yeah, they could be your boss. They could be some kind of in some kind of leadership role where they feel they're in some position of responsibility. They could be a father figure. There could be just somebody who likes to take the lead and wants to be in control, and therefore they need to sort of take their step back when, you know, things get a bit real, and you know, just make sure they're going in the right direction. Yeah, they've got a lot of desire to be balanced, not to just. I think it's almost like head over heart to an extent, although they feel really deeply for you. They've been trying to make logical decisions, okay, and perhaps overthinking in the process and almost feeling completely overwhelmed by the situation. It's the fact that they felt this connection with you. It just made them think, I've got to make a choice here and I've got to make the right choice. Once again, very solid, stable person. They could be just trying to protect their their finances. If they do feel that you two are if you two do happen to work together, they don't want to put themselves in a position where their livelihood is jeopardized. We know what combining work and love can be a bit risky in some people's eyes, and a lot of people will try not to do that. I do feel that if there's another person that's been involved, that's been contributed to the indecision, that is going to come to an end with the Tower, and they're going to be, find themselves in a position where they are completely single, and then they're going to come forward towards you with much more passion, having spent this time being in their head, being logical. Okay, so that's what's coming in, Gemini. Right, let's pull a Soul Connections Oracle. Let love show you how to learn from each other. I feel there's lessons to learn from, each of you from each other. Probably why you've been drawn together. The universe has a purpose here for you two, I feel. Okay, and now I'm going to pull some cards to understand what would your person want to say to you. So universe, what would oops, a daisy. What would Gemini's person want to say to Gemini, please? I wish I could take back my words. I don't know if words have been said that they regret. I remember every detail of that day. There's something about your connection or some time you spent together that clearly stands out in their memory, on their mind. You speak to me through music, so they are thinking about you a lot. When they hear songs, the lyrics make them think of you, Gemini. I'm becoming a better person. I think they're really working on themselves here as well. Okay, Gemini, that was your reading. Do hope it was helpful. Please do drop a like if you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for sticking with me through the entire reading. That was awesome. Please do check out your other placements. Don't forget to do that. Please like the video. Please subscribe so you can come back and find me again. So I'm in your list of people that you follow, and when I post my readings. Also just sets that intention that you're going to come back and watch me again, which I would very much appreciate. Help me tap into your energies. And it helps my channel and gives me lots of encouragement and supports me on my journey. You'll be contributing to my growth, and that would be great. So thank you so much, everybody, for continuing to support my channel and watching me and commenting and all of that good stuff. So many of you do that, so thank you. And we're going to move to Cancer in a moment. Okay. Welcome, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. So we are looking at the question today. Why did your person withdraw their energies? Why did they pull away? Why are they seeming distant? Or why have they actually perhaps ghosted or disappeared, or whatever it is that they have done? So what I'm doing initially, Cancer, is just pulling a few cards to just get the general energies around what's going on with your person, to just give us a high level view of why they've withdrawn, why they've pulled away, and then we'll pull some more detailed tarot in a moment. Okay, universe messages for the highest good of Cancer about their person, please. We are interested in why this person pulled away. Why did they take their energy back from Cancer? Okay, so I've got 3 from the Moonology deck, which are actually already giving me some messages here, Cancer, which are quite interesting. I feel this person has been focused on other things that have jeopardized their feeling of security. So I don't think it's like another person or another love interest that has actually taken over their energy and their time. I feel they could have been going through a difficult time. That could have been to do with their job. It could be to do with family. It could be to do with money. It's something, or it could be, if they rent a house, they knew that they needed to get out of that house and find somewhere else to live. There's something that, fundamentally we all need to know we've got shelter, don't we? We need a home to live in. It's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs is what's coming to mind. I don't know if any of you guys have done this sort of management training before, but where you've got basic needs that just need to be met first before you can even think about anything else. So you need to know that you're going to live in a nice, safe, warm, dry place that's going to shelter you from the weather. You need to know that you're going to have enough food to eat, that you've got clothes that you can put on so that you're not naked, the basics of things. There's something that's jeopardized this person's feeling of security. It could be, yeah, the job, the house, enough money. Maybe the cost of living is, people's mortgage deals are coming to an end, and the interest rates are so high that people are struggling to pay. The rents are going up. The cost of food is very high, isn't it? Cost of putting gas, diesel, whatever in your car, is expensive. So there's something around this that's just absorbed this person's energy. But I do see them coming out of that. It says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So they are just going to be starting to emerge from that problem quite soon. They're being given a message here that they're going to start to feel safer again. They and the people that they are looking after, they are responsible for. If they have children, or maybe they've been looking after elderly parents, or whoever it is around that they need to know is going to be also okay and looked after, they're responsible for providing for. They're going to start to feel that security and that stability is going to sort of come back into play again, and they're going to feel safe. And then they can start to think about other things. And I do feel this person's got lots of dreams and faith in, in the future, in terms of goals and things they want to achieve. And also they've got you on the horizon, that they, perhaps really did like you. I feel they felt a strong connection with you. And they can start to think about these things, these extra nice things that can make them feel happy, and build on those things, going out, having a nice time, and spending time doing other things other than just focusing on just making sure you've got the absolute what do you need. Fighting fires and dealing with priorities is what they've been doing, Cancer. Oops. Now the other thing is, they are going to be laser focused. I feel they are laser focused on what they want. I think this little blip where they've gone through a tough cycle, it's made them really, really sure and certain of what they want in their life and what they want going forward. And I think that focus and that knowing of what they want here is extremely powerful in terms of manifestation. Okay. And it's going to bring blessings and miracles for them. Things are going to shift for them. They are manifesting big time by sort of learning lessons, I think, from that difficult time. Perhaps they have learned to trust in the universe, to trust that the answers come at the right time. They feel that they've been looked after, protected in some kind of way, I feel. And that just knowing and letting go and letting the universe find the solutions for you, just knowing that they're going to come in, and then they do, it sort of gives you such a lot of power to just harness that power of the universe. And I feel that they are going to be bringing awesome blessings in, you potentially being one of those blessings, Cancer. But let's have a look in a bit more detail. The universe, what can you share, please, for the highest good of Cancer? We're really interested, please, to have more detail around why Cancer's person withdrew their energies. Why did they withdraw? What more can you share, please, universe, for the highest good of Cancer? I'm going to take that as the split, actually. Cancer. So the Queen of Coins is there. Let's see what else comes out. Using the Crystal Magic Tarot deck here. Two of Cups. I was just saying earlier on, I've got some new decks coming today. I'm very excited. I'll be able to show them to you next time. Five of Cups. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. King of Wands. Okay. So let's have a look. This person has had something they've suffered a loss of, a situation in their past that shook their stability. I'm just seeing that I think they are reflecting back on things that have gone on with you, I think they let something from their past hold them back. And I think they've been a bit depressed because of, perhaps having to deal with feeling insecure and, worried about security and stability. And they've worried that that could impact and affect their ability to have a relationship, to have sort of a reciprocal give and take relationship, because they just haven't been in the position to do that. And that's caused them to sort of put their guard up, to stand behind a wall, to keep you on the other side of it, because actually they just don't feel they could let you in properly at that point. They have had to step back and deal with their stuff that's been going on for them, because they want to be able to offer you something beautiful, something stable, something worth having. They wanted to be in a stable position to have a relationship, and they just felt like they couldn't let you in properly at that point, maybe they're still slightly in that energy. But they feel these really deep feelings for you. They've got almost unconditional love is coming through here. They do really love you. They do feel very passionate about you as well. And they are quite regretful about, the position they found themselves in, and the situation. They're wishing things could have been different. They find it very disappointing, and it's almost like, just as I find the person I want, I've had to withdraw and deal with my stuff, deal with what's going on in my life. But I saw this coming through with these cards, that this person has got dreams, they've got goals, they've got things that they're working on. They're harnessing the power of the universe here very much. I'm seeing manifestation. They're going to have blessings and miracles, okay, coming in for them. We've seen that, haven't we, already? We saw that in the overall energies. Now, the tarot is saying, right, they've got projects that they've got in mind. They've got things they want to do, things they want to achieve. They've got dreams. They've got interests. They've got this passionate kind of, I am going to get there. I'm going to make sure this is what I'm going to achieve. Whether it's just something that they thoroughly enjoy doing, or whether it's a financial goal, or whatever it's they set for themselves, they've got passion for you, but they've got passion for achievement of something in their life. And I do see huge strides forward for them in achieving that. They may have slogged, and it's almost like at the point of almost giving up, this door kind of opens up for them, and they find their way forward into these blessings and these miracles and these manifestations of their goals. And I think this obviously puts them in a completely different position. And I do feel they're going to be reaching out and communicating here with you is what the universe wants you to know with the 8 of Wands. This is reciprocal communication. This is back and forth communication. This is them sending you text messages, not just with one-liners that say nothing, that just withhold things from you, actually communicating something of substance with you, where you can actually have a proper a conversation about things here, is what's coming through. So they've had a really tough time, Cancer. This is really coming through. They've had a really difficult time, but boy, have they got strong character, have they got integrity and determination and grit and gumption, and that is going to pay off. Not only do they have this really, really strong determination, they've also got this reliance and just this inner knowing the universe is going to help them, and this is where it's coming in for them. It's awesome. Not many people can manage to get that balance. A lot of people live in fear when they've got a difficult situation. They attach themselves onto any bit of finances or any bit of something that makes them feel secure. And by holding on so tight and being very anxious, it just doesn't let it in. It just tells the universe that you're in a state where you don't have what you need and you're anxious. And so the universe says, yeah, okay, I agree with you if that's what you're telling me. You don't have what you need and you need to be anxious. I'll give you a bit more of that. But they haven't dealt with it in that way. They've dealt with it in a very mature, a very spiritually stable way, a very responsible way. But they've just got that energy right there, so that they've manifested, or they are manifesting awesome things. Okay, Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is coming out again. They want to be able to offer you something. Part of the reason they've been working on this is for you. They want to be successful, and they are seeing success. They're going to be coming in to try and make things work with you at the right time, Cancer, because they want to feel good enough. They want to feel worthy. They want to feel in the good enough place. And so it's going to be a bit of a delay in them coming in towards you. But when they do come towards you, they're going to come with good intentions and something to offer you, something to say of substance and meaning and actually make an offer. Okay, so bit of a delay, but then awesomeness coming in, and they're going to come with good news and excited things to share with you. Openness, be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Okay, so I do feel that there's perhaps some messages to be coming through. Just make sure you're sort of tuning into those, taking time to meditate, listening to the signs, watching out for the signs, watching out for the synchronicities around you, but just being aware, Cancer. I do think you're quite intuitive, so draw on that, okay? Now let's find out what your person would want to say to you. So universe, what would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer, please? What would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer? Ooh. I wish I'd treated you better. I replay our conversations over and over. I want you. And I'm so attracted to you. Okay, so they definitely want you. So you might be feeling, not really realizing all of this through this person withdrawing their energy, seeming a bit weird, seeming a bit distracted, seeming a bit sort of just not present with you. But this is what's going on, Cancer. I do hope that was helpful. Hope it resonated. Please do let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing it with other people who you think might enjoy all signs readings. And yeah, please do make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Just make sure that you are able to join me for my future uploads and help me to tap into your energies of the collective that have set that intention that they are going to come and watch me. So thanks again for all of your support. Helps me grow my channel, helps me feel worthwhile and, you know, encouraged and motivated and spurred on to keep going. Lets you be part of my journey as well. So thank you guys very much. Okay. And I'm going to move to Leo in a moment. Okay. Right, so welcome, Leo. Hope you're doing well. So today we're having a look at the question, why did your person pull away? Why did they withdraw their energy? What's going on with them? And what we're going to do first of all is we are going to just pull some high-level general energies around your person, find out what's going on with them to give us, as I said, a high-level indication of why they have pulled away, why they've withdrawn their energy, what's going on with them. And then we'll do a detailed tarot spread on that as well, Leo. Okay. Oops. So, universe, messages for the highest good of Leo, please. We'd like to understand the general energies around their person, please. Particularly, why did they withdraw from Leo, please? Well, why are they pulling their energy back from Leo? Why are they pulling away, or why did they pull away? Okay, Leo, let's have a look then. Ooh, fiery climax approaches. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Meditate and contemplate. Right, let's pull a few sacred destiny cards. Let's have a look. Ooh, thriving. Wow, that's a beautiful card. I'll show you that picture in a minute. These cards are stunning. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, why has your person withdrawn? What's the general energies? They are, sorry if I just knocked my microphone, it made a noise. They are thinking about things. They feel the need to think things through. They are taking that time to themselves to meditate, contemplate, work out where they're headed. They're trying to work out what they need in their life from a practical point of view, with what they truly want. What's their purpose? What kind of person do they want in their life? Where are they headed with that? How does that fit with their connection with you? How does that fit with what's else is going on in their life? I do think something's going to come along to give things a shake up and a shift. Something's going to perhaps leave their life in order to open up a doorway. Could be that they have a huge argument with somebody that sort of means it comes to an end and there they are available. It could mean that you two actually connect on a physical level and it goes very well. Fiery climax, just saying, is possible. And then the other things about this are this person is clearly very goal oriented. I've just seen this actually, very similar energy just coming through from the Cancer reading there. This person is very focused on goals. So they're trying to work on their goals at the moment. They want to do well from a abundant material perspective, I think, but they are doing very well. And they want to just progress things, I feel, in the right direction. So they are just taking this time out here to work out the way forward, and to really be sure that what they want is going to meet their needs and fulfill them spiritually, as well as from the practical point of view, and some of the reasons why we might choose to have a partner. Okay, Leo, so let's pull some tarot for you guys then. So universe, what more can you share, please? What more detail can you share around why did Leo's person withdraw, please? Why did Leo's person pull away? Why did they pull their energy back? Why did they withdraw, go in another direction, or just not continue perhaps the communication and the connection in the way that Leo would have hoped or expected? What's gone on here, please, universe? What can you share? What's the detail behind this? What would it help Leo to know? There's quite a lot of cards here, but I'm going to take them because I feel like I should. I feel it feels right, so I will. Okay, so interesting. We've got the Lovers. I'm going to start here. We've got the Seven of Swords. I saw these first, so I'm going to take them from the top of the pile I've got in my hand downwards. Seven of Swords, Five of Coins. We've got the Hierophant. Got the Sun. We've got the Strength. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Emperor. And we've got the Nine of Coins here. Okay. Okay. And we've got Justice and the Lovers over on the side here. Okay. Right. I was getting the sense here, Leo, that this person might have a choice to make in terms of what they want in terms of a romantic connection. Okay. And I feel like they have feelings towards you that they've hidden, they've held back on, they've not fully shared with you. I think they have got a lot of passion for you. They are physically attracted to you. Talking about fiery climax over here, I think that's what that's what's on their mind. They definitely feel that for you, but they're trying to sort of hold back on acting on that, to be honest. I don't know if they'll resist. I do keep, getting this sense that this person kind of wants you, but maybe feels that they shouldn't have you. There's a bit of a sneaky energy around this. I think perhaps they could also have given you an idea that they're interested, but then held back, and that's a bit frustrating. That kind of energy is around the Strength and the Seven of Swords as well. This person's missing you. They're out of contact. They've withdrawn their energy. They're really missing you. I think they feel a very, very strong connection with you. The universe intended for you to meet each other. There's, you know, a karmic connection here. You two are meant to meet. That's absolutely for sure. This person's very committed to their work, very committed to their job. It kind of takes over their world to some extent. It means, you know, they're very work oriented, very work focused here. They want to be financially independent. They want to be able to be in a good position financially. They may not want to have a work-based connection. Oh, I've seen the Emperor. Where's the Emperor? Where did I see? Here he is. I do feel that this person may not want to have a work-based connection. They may feel that they need to keep work and love separate, but at the same time, they want to be happy. And I think they found a connection in you which makes them happy. I do think the fact possibly that you're in a work-based connection is affecting this person. It's like they're really torn. They're kind of, I want to be with Leo, but also I know probably it's not the right thing to do from, you know, keeping work and love separate. Sort of mixing those two may not be ideal. And they are very committed to their job. Okay, they've got a very deep commitment to their job, but they don't like being apart from you. They don't like not being in touch with you. They feel a strong pull towards you here. And it's like the universe will kind of work things through for you with this connection. I do feel it's going to work out. But they may have to go through a bit of a situation to extract themselves from whatever they're in right now, because I do feel there's a potential legal situation here, or a situation where they might have to split assets, or, you know, work out things to be fair in terms of a split. And it could be a bit tricky. And yeah, I do think this person's going to choose you. You two met each other and really clearly had a very, very strong connection. That was completely undeniable. Like you felt it kind of struck you, and it struck them as well. And, you know, there is required to be a change here, but it's like the universe is going to kick that in. I saw that coming through. But they are just taking time out to reflect, to think, to work out what they want, what to do next. They're very responsible, this person. They want to do the right thing. They want to treat everybody properly, make sure everybody's looked after, not rush in and do something that's silly or uncaring or unthoughtful. They want to do things in the right way. They're a person of integrity is what I'm seeing here, Leo. I do quite like that energy, although I'm seeing that the path of this relationship is not entirely smooth. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Leo? We're interested in why did this person withdraw their energies? Why did they pull away? Please, universe. Okay. They realized they couldn't offer you what they needed to be able to offer you. They were lacking in some kind of way. So they had to withdraw their energy for that reason, but they like your attention, and they might have kind of hoped you might chase after them. I don't know if you did or not, Leo, but they kind of wanted you to, you know, show your interest here. I think they did have somebody else on the scene. Yeah, they've got some history with somebody that was holding them back. Definitely. Okay, that they're still working through, and universe is going to kick that over soon, because it's just, you know, kick over that tower. It's not the right path for them. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. You might give up on this, Leo, and then it all comes in for you when you've given up. All right. And then we've got 1111, manifestation. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Now that's interesting. Do you see any synchronicities? Do you see 11 or 1111? I see it all the time, by the way, literally all the time. And 11 is definitely my number. It's my life path number. So I definitely see that. I can relate to this. I don't know if you ever see 1111. Let me know in the comments, Leo. And what, you know, if it was a moment of any significance as well when you see it, that's interesting too. But yeah, there you go. Right, let's find out what your person would want to say to you, Leo. So universe, what would Leo's person want to say, please? Just being near you is intoxicating, didn't I say? They've got that on their mind. They like you like that, Leo, just saying. You know, I'm becoming a better person. So they're trying to, I did say they're a person of integrity. I think they feel they want to do the right thing here. I feel you even though we are apart. I hope you can forgive me one day. All right, they feel there's something to forgive here. I don't know if they felt they led you on, weren't completely honest. Something around that is kind of up this end of the table, but you'll know how it resonates for you, Leo. So thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing, hitting that notification bell, sharing with your friends if you think they may also enjoy the video. It's all signs after all, so there'll be something for everybody in the video. If you've got people who like to watch tarot and you think they might enjoy my videos, maybe share. Thank you so much, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. And I just have something to see too. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. So I will drink. Sorry for the delay there. Okay. Good job I'm doing the timestamps, eh? Anyway, welcome Virgo. Hope you're doing well, Virgo. So we are looking at why your person withdrew. Why did they take back their energy? Why did they withdraw? What's going on with them? Actually, I'll take them. Just doing that through a few oracles just to get this high level energy, give us a high level indication. What's going on? Why did they pull away? And then we'll do a detailed tarot spread just to dig in a bit further as to what's going on. Virgo. Okay. So, let's have a look. Okay, so this person's had something to work through, something to deal with. These two came out together before. One. Oh, okay. So this person has been going through a bit of a personal issue. I don't know what that is. We'll see if we can dig in and find out what it is, Virgo. But they've had a problem to deal with, something to sort out in their life, something that's weighed heavy on them. Possibly something that maybe required closing out to enable them to move forward. They may have been a little bit complacent about not taking action to extract themselves from a situation that perhaps they needed to get out of. But I feel that after perhaps taking a bit of time to relax or taking the time to make the decision, they are going to take action here. And it's going to open up that gateway for other things to come into their life. And in particular, the gateway to a new start. Okay, so they're going to open up the opportunity for a new start for themselves here after having a bit of a tough cycle, something that they needed to step up and take some action and do something about, rather than just be complacent and let it drag on. And I do feel that it says the energy is gaining momentum, so I think they are building themselves up towards this action, Virgo. And yeah, then I think you might see a shift and a change in the energy around this connection. But let's dig in and see what we can find. The universe, we're looking for some clearer details, please, around why did Virgo's person pull away? Why did they pull back their energy? Why did they pull away from Virgo, please? What can you share for the highest good of Virgo? Messages for the highest good of Virgo, please. Why did this person take back their energy? Why did they pull away from Virgo? Take that as the split. Take the cards that are already on the table. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man, which is that holding back, seeing things from a new perspective, seeing the bigger picture. We've got the Knight of Coins, being a bit slow to come towards you here. The Hierophant, the Sun, the Devil, Eight of Wands, King of Cups, and Temptation. Temperance, sorry, not Temptation. Oh dear, right. How long have I been reading tarot? Temperance card. Are you? Oh, probably Temptation probably came out for a reason there, didn't it, Virgo? Okay. Well, so I do think we had the relaxation, didn't we, card here. This person needed to just take some time out, okay? Maybe they got burnt out. Maybe they started to feel very emotionally overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted. Perhaps they'd been working too hard, just had too much going on, and they just were like, do you know what? I just need some time to relax. I just have got to be able to breathe and be and just have a clearer mind about things. And that's where they have then sort of been able to draw that energy here to take momentum, or they will. But this relaxation we're talking about, where they just need to take that time out, this is a time where they have withdrawn, like we've said, and while they're doing their relaxing, they're hanging in their hammock there. Here with the Hanged Man, they are looking at things from all angles. They're trying to work out what your perspective on this might be, what what's the impact of their behaviors, and you're just seeing things from different angles, and it's sort of enlightening them, and they're starting to see things much more clearly. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here, Virgo. You could be dealing with somebody who not necessarily Capricorn, it could be, but I do feel there could be somebody who they were worried that there was some toxicity around this for some reason, and they did need to just close something else out. I do think they could have been in a marriage or a committed relationship, and that has caused a delay in really being able to offer you something. I do, even if they're not still in a relationship, they could still have a legal marriage hanging over them that hasn't yet been finalized, or maybe they just never put it into action. I did see complacency over here, didn't I, where they were just like hanging around just thinking, oh, shouldn't we do anything about this, but actually they're going to spring into action, to take some action to finally once and for all cut that out, and be in a position to be just feel brighter, lighter, in a way that they can just pursue what it is they are, wanting, and what's going to make them happy in life. But I think they're just trying to be patient whilst they do deal with this other stuff, so that they can move forward and be happy and just be clear of it, okay? But when the time is right, I see them coming towards you again to communicate, to give you a bit of an offer around a progression of your connection. It's going to be a small offer to start with, but they want to talk to you about it at least. And I do feel you'll be hearing from them more. If you're out of contact, you'll hear from them. I think they'll send you messages, or a message which will start back and forth messaging. Or if you are together, but you just have felt like, or you're in contact, but the energy just has been a bit weird and withdrawn, they're going to start opening up and talking to you and taking more action, and things are going to start opening up here. Sorry, candle. Opening up, and you'll see things gaining momentum, okay? And it's going to open up this opportunity for a new start here, but they're going to get all their personal affairs in order here first. I'm kind of sensing marriage, divorce, sorting it all out finally, where maybe it's been lurking. Taking that legal step sometimes is a bit daunting, and you've got to sort out all the money and who has what, and who lives where, and sometimes people just hang out together for a while, don't they, before they actually finally split, even though they're not really, or at all, in a true sense of the word marriage any longer, or partnership. Yeah, they withdrew due to their home situation, or a partnership, or a commitment that they had. Universe, what else can you share for the highest good of Virgo, please? We're interested in why their person withdrew, please. Any further insights into why this person withdrew, pulled away from Virgo? Why did they pull away from Virgo? Yeah, they felt that they wanted to have something with you, like a long-term commitment and relationship, but they're going to have to be a bit slow in coming forward. And I do think they've been slow in dealing with this past situation that was lurking. There's something been lurking that needed to be closed out, needed to be dealt with, something to work through. They had something to work out and sort out. Yeah, could possibly be that you worked together and that maybe had a bit of an impact. I think also they have had a need to move slowly on this. They could only offer you something really small to start with. And I don't know if that misaligned from what you were looking for. And so they kind of took themselves off in another direction, Virgo. You will know though, won't you? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, they were closing out a relationship so that hopefully they could have a relationship with you, but they weren't in a position to offer anything proper. Because other energies, other people around, other people involved. But not in the sense that they want to be with somebody else. They want to be with you. It's very clear here, Virgo. But still, they want to have a new start based on honesty, truth, clarity. They want forward movement. They're thinking about you all the time. So there's very positive energies around this, just a bit of a delay. There's something to be sorted. There's something to be resolved. They don't want this to be built on something that they, a relationship they shouldn't be in. They don't want an affair, for example. They want to be in a relationship that is truly legitimate and, established just between the two of you, having cut out all the other stuff and just finalized it, closed it out, that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know about you. I've dated people before who've said, you know what, I'm still legally married, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just kind of still there lurking in the background. And whilst it shouldn't mean anything, and lots of people probably wouldn't care, that matters to me. And it obviously matters to this person. So they are going to deal with that here. So that's quite a specific reading. If it's not marriage, it's something else that needs to be dealt with. But do let me know if that resonates, if anything sort of came through that spoke to you in that reading, Virgo. That would be really interesting. But anyway, I haven't quite finished yet. We're going to pull a Soul Connections Oracle for you. Universe, what can you share, please, for the highest good of Virgo? Can't believe we're an hour and a half and only halfway through the reading. It's going to be a 3-hour reading. Right, this one as well. True love. True love comes when you least expect it. Virgo, it's coming in. True love. Emotions. Look deep within your emotions. So you might be having to deal with some quite strong emotions around this. Maybe just reflect on that and try and understand where you're, you know, what's happening within, to just try and manage that for yourself. I hope you're doing okay. It's deep emotions are exhausting and difficult, aren't they? Okay. If you'd like a personal reading, by the way, just reach out, please do. The details are in the description box. You'd get your reading within 24 hours. And the prices just start at £30 for the 20-minute detailed one-question reading. And other options are there as well. Okay. So, universe, what would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo, please? What would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo? Just being near you is intoxicating. I'm becoming a better person. I regret lying to you. Did they not tell you all of the truth? I couldn't let you get close to me, might because of the stuff. And I am so attracted to you. They're also saying they're not available, but I'm seeing this is coming through from this thing that they need to sort out that's just lurking around. Okay, it's lurking. All right, Virgo, that was your reading. Please do like the video. Please share. Please make sure you subscribed. I've got nearly 80% on my 80% of viewers on my last video were not subscribed. So it would be awesome if more of you do enjoy the readings and would like to just hop on board, help my channel, be part of my journey to grow and make sure that we connect again, set that intention you're going to come and watch. So thanks so much, Virgo, and I will see you again next time. Okay. So many cards. Okay. So, who are we on to next? We're on to Libra, aren't we? Hi there, Libra. How are you doing? Hope you're okay. So we are looking at just why did your person withdraw? Why did they take back their energy? What's going on with them? First of all, we're going to just pull a few oracles just to get the high level energy, just to get that understanding at a really high level what's just going on. So what might be the reasons why they've withdrawn, and then we'll get some more detail in a tarot spread for you, Libra. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. These are truly beautiful cards. Don't know if you've ever come across them before, but this is one of the first decks I ever bought. It's this one, Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn, and it's so beautiful. Honestly, I'll show you some pictures in a minute when I pull some cards. Okay. Okay. Libra, this person, they have self-esteem issues. They are, they have confidence problems. They compare themselves to others. They don't feel good enough. They feel, you know, are they attractive? Are they clever? Are they do you want to be around them? You know, they've got these feelings that really they're not ideal. They do need to be healed. They need to work on their self-worth, their, you know, feeling comfortable in their own skin. It is important. They do need to release something that's gone on before, which I think has negatively impacted them. That's coming through in a lot of these readings, and I think it's because of the topic that we're reading on. So before someone says to me, "Oh, you're saying the same thing," it's because the cards are coming out to give messages which are of a similar nature. They're not all the same, but there's similar themes coming through. Is because a lot of the reason why somebody will withdraw their energy is because they do have this sense of, you know, needing to heal on, you know, and not being in a great place within themselves. They just need to take back their energy and just work through stuff. But the messages coming through for you, Libra, here are that you need to be a bit patient with this person. Patience is going to be key because they've got stuff to work through. You need to sort of go with the flow a little bit and accept that there's going to be some potential here for this connection, but it might sort of take a bit of a time for this person to do their inner work. Now, you can't heal them, you can't fix them, you can't do this for them. Only they can do it. Only they can work on themselves. Only they can sort of change how they feel inside so that they feel whole and complete. But you might just need to give in terms of your patience and your understanding. You can't make them happy, you can't make them complete, but you can give in terms of time and patience and love, whilst they go through that journey. And it's like, you know, we all have things to work on, don't we? We all have things to heal and you know, resolve. But if we can do that in a couple where we accept, look, I'm not perfect. If you'll stick with me while I work on my imperfections, neither are you perfect, but I'm definitely going to stick by you while you work on yours, and together we'll get through it and we'll help each other. That's a great vibe to have around. And this is what the universe is saying you would need to have in order to be able to progress this connection, because these are the reasons why this person has withdrawn their energy, why they've kind of pulled away for now. Okay, well, let's get a more detailed tarot reading for you, Libra. Let's find out what we can. The universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Libra? Yeah, I'm going to take that as the split, Libra. Okay, so we've got the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, somebody who's got a bit of toxic patterns around their energy, a bit addictive. Queen of Swords. Could be somebody who said things a bit cutting. Maybe you actually got a bit fed up with them and said things that they didn't like, that were a bit harsh, that they weren't able to cope with. There's the Nine of Cups here, Libra, where this person is taking this time out to heal. They've taken their time out, the energy back to be by themselves, to be single, not to be connected, so that they can actually do this work on themselves. They're very attracted to you. King of Swords. They're trying to be head over heart here, even though their emotions are perhaps causing them to do things that were their behaviours, you know, they're not necessarily that great. The King of Cups is here, and the Three of Cups. I just feel this person, I think maybe there was an issue around, there could have been a conversation or an offer from, you know, maybe you towards them, or an indication or a feeling that was expressed in some way, whatever way that was, whether it was verbally or non-verbally, whatever love language was used. It suggested to this person that you were interested and that, you know, you did want to pursue things with them. And it just made them kind of react in a really kind of weird way. And I think they just cut this connection. They just cut it. And it's a pattern of behavior that they seem to have, Libra, where they do just cut things out of their life when they feel that they're not right because of, you know, stuff they've got to deal with. I think they feel they need to heal before they perhaps can offer you something, but what they would offer you is a bit less than you maybe have offered them. They'd have to go a bit more slowly. I've got this energy here. I think they had this feeling, weirdly, this is coming to me. They had this feeling that you might have still been hung up on your ex, but this is something that's coming from their insecurity, their being, you know, what have we got? What did we have here? Yeah, this feeling that they're not good enough. They think that you might have preferred your ex, that you perhaps weren't over them, perhaps you were compared them, and maybe you had more passion and more excitement and more interest in the person that you were with before, Libra. I don't know why they would feel that, but this is something that's going on within them, and it has made them cut back. And I do think maybe there were words said between you that also contributed to all of this. You will have to be very patient with this person, and they will have to work on their healing for this to go anywhere, Libra, because this could just be complete and utter, I'll call it a dog show, but you know what I mean? It could be an absolute mess if you're not if you're not careful. I think this person's got so much healing, it could easily turn into a complete and utter dog show. You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, Libra, do you even want to go there? I don't know. Yeah, this person feels like they've been at a crossroads in their life. They need to go one way or the other, but I think they also feel that of you, and that they feel that you've recently come out of something which broke your heart. I think, have you spoken to them about heartbreak and what you know, you may be absolutely fine, you may be completely healed and over it, but in their head, you're not, okay? In their head, you're still brokenhearted, you're still getting over it, and you're still reflecting on that other person and the good times you had with that person, and they've got their guard up around that. This is a problem that's within themselves, Libra. I'm not saying it's your issue, but at the same time, when they're not with you, they're missing you. They are a mess, this person, right? They want a relationship, but they are not ready for it. I can tell you, they are not ready for it. There's tension, there's been tensions and conflict, and this person is just trying to battle on through and finding life a burden, okay? You could have been quite committed here and shown commitment and shown you won't give up and offered them something lovely, but still within themselves, they're still seeing negative things. So, difficult one there, Libra. Take that as it resonates. Let me know if that makes any kind of sense to you, but my goodness. Okay, remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. If you're going to make this work, you're going to have to find the good stuff. You're going to have to dig deep, find what's good about this, and be really patient and be very giving and kind and go with the flow, because there's going to be some tough times with this person. Okay, right, let's find out what they'd want to say to you, Libra. So, universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Libra? What would Libra's person want to say, please? I couldn't let you get close to me. I think that's part of this behavioural pattern here. I remember every detail of that day. I hid who I really am from you. I lost myself for a little while. I left before you could leave me. Okay, there we go. As part of that they protected themselves. They've got some healing. My goodness, have they got some healing? Oh, Libra. Okay. Oh, once again, I said this in the last reading, of course. If you want a personal reading, if you'd like some help in terms of interpreting what's going on with your specific situation, please do reach out. My email address is in the description box, and you'd have a 20-minute reading for the cost of just £30 that digs in detail into one question for you within 24 hours, if that would help you. I'd be very willing to help you with that. Been getting lots of requests lately, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. Honour and privilege to read for you guys always. Okay. Well, Libra, I think we'll leave it there. That was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing it with people who you think might enjoy. All of that is so welcome, helpful. Appreciate all of your time, effort, support, etc. in, you know, watching and doing what you do for me. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Takes a while to get all the cards back in. Whoops. Okay, so now we are on to Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. So we are having a look today at why did your person pull away? So what are the high-level energies around this and the high-level reasons? We'll just have a dig in and have a look at that now for you. What are the reasons around Scorpio's person pulling away, please, universe? And once we've got high-level energies and had a bit of a quick look through these oracles, Scorpio will then do a detailed tarot reading as well in a moment. Okay. So universe, what messages, please, for the highest good of Scorpio? We want to understand, why did their person withdraw? Do you know what? I don't know how many cards are in this deck. Quite a few. But quite often the similar cards come out. It's interesting. Right, let's pull some Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. That one keeps coming out as well. It's got a snow leopard on it. It's very pretty. Okay, what's this one then? Yeah, focus and flow keep coming out for some reason. What else we've got? Simplicity and purification. So, Scorpio, this person might have pulled away, withdrawn their energy for some reason. Something's kind of gone on, the energy's gone a bit strange between the two of you, and they've gone off in another direction. They've just held back that communication or that openness or that warmth, and you know, they've definitely pulled back their energy here. And the reason they've done it, and I saw this in the Aries reading actually, so I don't know if you guys have got Aries placement at all, or you might be an Aries with Scorpio placement, but essentially they're testing you. They want to know for sure that you are interested in them, that you want to pursue things, that you are genuine, you've got genuine intentions, that you are committed to having a relationship, not just sort of having player vibe, you know, giving off player vibes, or, you know, just wanting a physical connection or wanting to use you for money or whatever it might be. They want to know you are genuinely committed to them as a person. And they are just stepping back to see whether you will step forward. Okay, they're stepping back to see if you will step forward. They're almost throwing it out to the universe and saying, look, I know, universe, what's meant for me isn't going to pass me by. Give me a sign that this person is my person, that they, you know, got good intentions, that they are meant for me, that you mean this person for me, that we're going to be, you know, on a good path together, that they're going to fit with my purpose, that you mean me to be with this person. I'll step back and you show me, okay? And, you know, if this is meant to be, this person will come towards me. So they're just testing that out in that way. They've thrown it out to the universe, balancing spirituality and practicality here. And, you know, it will be an opportunity to close out a bit of tension between you, to close out weird energies if you're feeling that around this connection. It's actually quite simple. We've got simplicity, and what I'm feeling here and what's the message coming through to me is, don't overthink this, Scorpio. They actually want you. Don't start thinking like, what did I do? What didn't I do? What's wrong here? What, you know, what could I have done differently, and beating yourself up. They want you. They absolutely want you. It's testing out whether you're going to go and show true intention here. The answer's quite simple. It's not to be overthought. And it will be very cleansing to both of you if you do feel this way about them, because you will be able to just clear the air and, you know, you'll both feel better, I think. But you both need to know what you want and really sort of trust in the universe here. Trust in your intuition, Scorpio, in terms of what you want and what action you may want to take. But let's dig in a bit more detail now, Scorpio, and have a look at the tarot to see what that can share around why your person has withdrawn their energy, what's going on with them. So, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Scorpio? We want to know for Scorpio, what's going on with their person? Why have they pulled away? Why is Scorpio's person pulled away, please, universe? Messages for the highest good of Scorpio. What would it help Scorpio to know around why this person has pulled away, withdrawn their energy, not been as warm and communicative, or whatever the reason, whatever's been going on, whatever the signs of this pulling away are? May have ghosted Scorpio, disappeared. So this person's got really romantic feelings for you. They really like you. I think that they recognize that you are loving. You've got nice qualities about you. You're kind. They really like that. And they just feel like there's a romantic connection between the two of you, but they're holding it back to see, as I said, if you come forward. So they're not really actively showing this to you. Can you see this Knight of Cups? He's got his red rose there, but he's sitting down and relaxing or reclining. He's not actually up on his feet coming towards the person he's looking at there. He's just holding back and taking no action. He's sort of static where he is, okay? We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the King of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Wands here. We've got the Judgment. We've got the Ace of Coins. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got the Emperor. So Scorpio, the crux of the matter here is the person feels that you need to make a decision. Now, I don't know if maybe you're in a situation you need to close out, move away from, or you just need to make up your mind that you're committed generally. They're going to wait until they feel you're showing your decisiveness. They're making a head over heart decision here because they actually want to be with you. They've got a lot of passion. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of interest. I think they feel you're quite decisive. You've got quite a boss energy about you. If you're a father, they like the way that you handle your fatherly responsibilities. If you're a leader at work, they respect that too. You could have your own business interests, things like that. And I think that they're reflecting on that, and it lights their fire quite a lot. But they are trusting the universe. They're almost throwing it out into the hands of the universe to say, show me. If this person means it, show me. So Scorpio, you're kind of under test here. They want you to make the offer of something solid. They want you to say they want a relationship. If there's anything else in your background, close it down, be solid and stable, and offer them a relationship. I think they do want to spend some alone time with you. There's a lot of interest in that regard. They feel like there's a little bit around, they feel you're the strong, silent type, and that kind of, they like that. I don't know if that's would resonate for you, Scorpio, but that's the kind of vibe that's coming through. But yeah, they've got really deep feelings. Their intentions and their, what they want with you is all there and all solid and very passionate and very loving and, very deep and actually divinely intended with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a karmic connection. However, They need you to step up. They need you to make your decision, you to have your own epiphany about what you want, to show you, to go forward towards them with romantic intention and an offer of a relationship. They'll be very willing to accept it. They're sitting there in the background wanting it. But in their eyes, the ball's in your court. It's like they're testing you and they're testing the universe. Like, universe, show me. Show me the signs. Okay. Maybe they feel that, you know, they want to make sure that there's equal feelings here, because it could be, here we've got the Six of Pentacles. One of the reasons they've pulled away is that they want there to be equal give and take. Perhaps for some reason, Scorpio, they felt there hasn't been equal give and take for a reason, and there's not a balanced connection. But they withdrew also because of the depth of their feelings. You know, it seems to make backward logic, doesn't it, to withdraw because you've got strong feelings. But for some people that's quite scary, particularly if they realize they're opening up themselves up to this, to be vulnerable to somebody that they're not convinced or sure is truly wanting them in return. Okay, so they need to see a sign that you want them. They worry that maybe there's just a physical attraction and maybe there's a bit of a player energy around you, and I'm not saying that's necessarily the case, and I don't think they really truly feel that, but they want to see consistency, and they haven't felt they've seen enough consistency and enough commitment yet to make them feel sure and feel comfortable and feel safe. They need to feel safe. Well, it's with you, I'm afraid, Scorpio. Take that as it resonates, but it's up to you. Ball's in your court here. If you want this person, they're there for you. If you don't, fine. Perhaps, you know, go in the other direction and maybe even close it out with this person so they're really clear that you're not interested. But seems a bit weird, doesn't it, that they have withdrawn their energy, but it's because they want to know that you are committed. Now, this is almost exactly what I saw for Aries, so I do think maybe you could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart, but you know, there's very similar messages coming through there. Not the same, but very similar. Okay, well, let's pull a Soul Connections Oracle. Universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Scorpio to further understand this connection, please, and why this person has withdrawn? Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. It's almost like, once again, I'm feeling this, what's meant for you won't pass you by. It won't just be a superficial connection. There is something deeper here. So this person's just testing it out, just saying to the universe, show me, please, show me. And yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you, Scorpio, how you feel about it. Okay, well, let's find out what your person would want to say to you, Scorpio. So universe, what would Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio, please? What would Scorpio's person want to say to Scorpio? I will wait for a sign from you. Just flipped out onto the table. Did you see it? Probably on camera, it should be. Well, haven't I been saying that all along, Scorpio? They're waiting for a sign from you, okay? We will be together again. As far as they're concerned, if you want them, they want you. Okay, you've seen that, definitely. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. They feel they've been sort of had some learnings from this. I want to tell you how I feel. They really do like you, Scorpio. I look for you everywhere. I don't know if perhaps you guys live near each other or, you know, maybe work together or come across each other, you know, in town or something sometimes, and they just look out for you because they hope to see you, and they they go places maybe where they expect they might come across you. Okay, Scorpio, well, that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks so much for liking the video. Thank you. It really does help me. It gives me a lot of encouragement, helps get my video out there, really helps the algorithm the more likes that I get. Also the case for people subscribing, it does keep a track, YouTube keep a track, and I also have a look at that information to see how many people subscribe on the back of a particular video. that tells me which kind of videos people really enjoy and which ones they like, which ones, you know, have resonated and make people want to come back and watch me and follow me. So if you find that, you know, you're watching today, you found me through a recommendation and you would like to perhaps indicate your intention to come back and watch me again, make sure you can find me again, make sure you're following me, and we are connected for the future, particularly if you want to come and watch my reading. Set that intention that you'll be part of the collective I'm reading for. That would be awesome. Once again, gives me such a lot of encouragement and feedback and motivation, and it also helps my channel, which in turn sort of really helps me get out there and make sure that time I'm spending on these videos, which is hours, like this one's probably going to end up being nearly 3 hours long, and that is quite tiring and draining, and I love it, and it's a great thing to do, and I'm passionate about doing it, so I'm not complaining, but that's a huge amount of energy, and it's great to know that energy is being channeled into something that's going to be seen by as many people as possible. So I appreciate all your support in getting my video out there by liking, commenting and sharing and subscribing and all of that stuff. So thank you so much. And I'm going to have a quick drink and we'll move to Sagittarius. So welcome, Sagittarius. Hope you're doing well today. So we're looking at the question, why did your person pull away? Why have they pulled away? Why have they taken their energy back? Why have they disappeared? Why have they ghosted? Why have they gone? Why are they just acting weird? Pulled back their energy, whatever it is. We're going to dig in and have a look, Sagittarius. So first of all, I'm going to pull a few oracles just to see the general vibe around the situation, help us understand at a high level why this person pulled away. And then we're going to pull a tarot spread. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to pull a tarot spread to get more detail around the situation. Okay. So, universe, messages for the highest good of Sagittarius, please. Why did their person pull away? What you can share, please. High-level energies around why their person disappeared and pulled away. Okay, take 3 of these. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, some fairly clear messages coming through. Not much to interpret here, to be honest with you. So what I'm seeing, just a high level energy, just to check in around your person and why they were withdrawn. What I'm seeing here is that they might have withdrawn for any number of reasons, but what the universe wants you to know is that this is going to come back around. It's almost going to be an opportunity for a refresh and a restart, a reset of your connection. This person is going to come in for a new start. It says a new start's coming, luck is on your side, a new romantic cycle begins. So this is going to restart, okay, if you want it. This person's going to take action. Perhaps they're just sort of gathering their thoughts and making their decisions around what they want. But their choice is happiness, which they feel is going to be by pursuing or taking action here towards you. Okay, so this hasn't told me why. It hasn't told me why they withdrew their energy, but it tells me, because it obviously wants to give you a bit of reassurance, Sagittarius, that they are going to be taking action and coming back. Okay, so that energy won't be withdrawn forever. Okay. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Sagittarius? What messages, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? We want to understand. Why has Sagittarius's person withdrawn their energy, please? Why did they pull away? Oops. Why did Sagittarius's person pull away? Yeah, making a decision. 2 of Wands just flipped over onto my thumb here. They are making a decision. Yeah, once again, 2 of Swords. They've been indecisive. They've been through an indecisive patch. They've been going back and forth on what they want, what they can offer in terms of commitment, where they're headed, you know, just generally, what do they want? That's why they withdrew. They needed to think about things and make their decision. Could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't have to be though. They want something which is solid, stable, secure. They want a family, you know, a home. They want the big things in life, and therefore they don't want to waste their time pursuing something that won't be right. They just needed to step back and think about it and make a decision here, and then they'll take action. Could be somebody that you've lived with before even, or had a home and a family, and they just want to carry on with that. Maybe they just had a bit of a moment of, they might have had a wobble, as they say, a wobbly moment. Maybe it all felt a bit too intense. Yeah, I think that might be the case here, Sagittarius. Have you had a bit of a tower moment with somebody? So this person, perhaps you did have a house, home, family, stable kind of setup with this person, which kind of crumbled for some reason. And now they've been indecisive about what to do and where to go next and how to handle it. They felt a need to cut out the connection for a period of time whilst they were working things through. There's a lot of black energy on the table. Look, it's been a dark time. Sending you love, Sagittarius. I think you've had a tough old time, and so is this person. The World card is coming out here. Now, this decision with the World card is either to bring about some closure or start a new cycle. But the energies here in the first few oracles were telling us this person wants a new cycle with you. They are going to offer you something at some point, but they want to be clear in their mind about what they're offering before they come forward, because it could be something a little bit different to the dynamic that you've had in the connection before. Yeah, they want to talk to you about it. They've been holding back for a while whilst they make up their mind what to say, what to offer, and, you know, have been seemingly cutting out this connection in terms of, you know, not communicating, not being open, not being willing to talk or anything like that. But that's going to definitely change here from what I can see on the table, Sagittarius. Okay. Universe, what else can you share? They're feeling very regretful about whatever it was that happened previously, very disappointed about it. World cards coming out again. Once again, they want a new cycle to close out on the old cycle, leave the past rubbish behind, past difficult times behind. They're healing from heartbreak. They're trying to heal. I don't know if the third person or a third energy got in the way in between the two of you, but you've got history with this person. There is history there. It's like it's hanging in the balance. Do you two split up or do you two stay together? I think they're going to offer you something. Knight of Pentacles there. They're going to offer you something, and it might be just to start again from new, smaller beginnings and see where things can go. Possibly. Yeah. But they're going to take some action anyway. They're going to talk to you about it. Communication's going to come in. But it's like there's two choices here. You either get back together or you don't. They would like to, and they want to put an offer to you. But whilst they've been working this through, they've had to just take some time out and reflect on it. And obviously something came to an end between the two of you. It was almost like something needed to reset, and so the universe has kind of like toppled that tower so you can build it again based on a more solid foundation if that's what you want to do. Okay, let's pull a Soul Connections Oracle for you. Okay, boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. You might need to just reset those boundaries when you're resetting this connection between the two of you. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. Twin flame journey never runs smooth, okay? So, you know, there's a runner and a chaser. Look up the twin flame journey. If this is a twin flame journey that you've been going through, that would explain why it's been difficult. Okay, it's an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So you might start seeing 1111, Sagittarius. You know, you may already see it quite frequently. Let me know if you do. I see it all the time, more and more and more. It's definitely something that comes across for me. But let me know if you see it as well. Be really interested to hear. It does fascinate me. Often it comes up for me at very significant moments as well. So I don't know if that would be the case for you guys too. Anyway, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. The universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? What would Sagittarius's person want to say to them, please? What does Sagittarius's person want to say to Sagittarius? I want to be more than friends. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I want to tell you how I feel. I wonder if you're happy without me. One more. Finding out the truth crushed me. There was something that's caused you two to have an ending. Could have been another person or another energy around you. Anyway, Sad, that was your reading. Thank you for joining me. Do appreciate it. Been good to have you along. Thank you for liking the video. And if you're called to comment, and let me know how this resonates. And if you'd like to subscribe so that we're connected for the future and I can tune into your energies, that would also be really appreciated. It super helps my channel just to have any kind of interaction with you, any kind of feedback in any kind of way that you can give it. And don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, just check out the description box and you'll have a reading within 24 hours. Okay. Collecting up the cards. For some reason, this is feeling like a bit of a marathon in this this particular video. I think it's the way that I'm doing the spreads and all the different decks I'm using. Getting there. Okay. Okie dokie then. So now we're on to Capricorn. Hi there, Capricorn. Hope you're okay. Good to see you. Ooh. So I was going to say, I'm just going to pull a few oracles to start with, just get some high level energies around why your person has pulled away. And then we'll pull a more detailed tarot spread to understand that. So I've just pulled a couple of cards there, which, well, as they pulled, they've jumped out of the deck. And that's from the Moonology deck. And now I'm pulling a couple of cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Beautiful, beautiful set of cards. Absolutely stunning pictures on these cards. See a couple in a moment, but here we go. There we are. So what have we got from Moonology? Okay. Yes, Capricorn. There's something around this person's energy, Capricorn, whereby they have been secretive. They have not communicated well. They have held back on sharing things with you about their life, about their situation, about how they feel. And that has led you to feel frustrated, I feel, Capricorn, and possibly even to the point of standing in your ego and your pride, that why should somebody treat me like that? And you kind of set your boundaries are kind of, and you're being set off and you're being triggered by this person's behavior. But what the universe wants you to know is this is actually coming through a lack of confidence from this person. They are self-doubting. They might have had something, in their past, in their upbringing, which affected their confidence levels. And they're starting to realize that their communication has been so shockingly poor that, there's no chance of things progressing unless they improve the situation. And they're starting to realize that unless they open up and communicate with you, we have openness here. Beautiful card with the moon on it. Isn't that stunning? So unless they are open and unless they tell you the truth, this ain't going anywhere. And this is... they withdrew because they realized they weren't sharing the truth, they weren't being open, but they want to actually unburden themselves, come back towards you, talk to you about situation and, their situation and where it's headed and where it's come from, what's going on with them. And they feel that will help them to feel like it's been it will be a release, it will be a relief, it will be a case of unburdening them, particularly if you're understanding and, you respond in the right way, Capricorn. but not being able to feel that they can be open, not feeling that they can sort of share things, and realizing this is sort of key around this situation. But they withdrew due to a lack of confidence connected with that inability to communicate well. But as I said, I'm seeing I'm seeing their improving on this and sort of releasing that inability to communicate, and realizing that they need to share with you what's going on, and just be much more open and truthful and honest, and just share stuff with you that maybe they haven't before, if they want any chance of a connection with you going forward. Okay, so they withdrew due to confidence, and something could have triggered off a bit of pride in them for some reason as well. I don't know if that resonates for you, Capricorn. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Fire sign energies coming through, and I think fire sign energies come through for you for the last few reads as well, interestingly. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Capricorn? Why did their person pull away, please? Why did they take back their energies? Why did they perhaps disappear, ghost, not pursue a connection, just withdraw generally? Four of Coins just showed itself to me, so I'll bear that in mind as I go through. So 3 more shuffles, please, universe. 1, 2, 3. Got the King, King of Swords. I thought it was a Knight for a moment. We've got the 2 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Tower. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Got the Ace of Coins. We've got the 4 of Coins. Now that showed itself to me, that wanted to come out. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Capricorn, I think you let this person know you're interested. This is also coming through sort of generally as a vibe in some of the readings. I think you let this person know you're interested, but they had to hold back because they weren't honest and truthful. They didn't share with you completely that there was a Queen of Wands in their life, in their background, lurking around there, who they have since had a tower with. So, you know, they've lost this connection with this Queen of Wands, this person that they were in a lustful relationship with from before meeting you. This came to an end. It came crashing down. It wasn't built on a solid foundation. It was built on lust and attraction without anything else that was solid, you know, about this. When they met you, they really liked you, but they felt torn because they had this other person still lurking around. It could have been that they'd already split up from this person, but their energy was still around them. They were still wondering if they should get back with this person. This person was lurking around, okay, and it was making this person feel undecided. And there could be some Libra energy lurking around this, Capricorn. And they met you, they really liked you. They knew they had the possibility or the actual situation where they were with this other person, but they didn't want to let go of you. So I feel that they wanted to make you feel that they were open to a relationship with you and available and, you know, interested, when actually they were being undecided and wishy-washy and not coming forward and not being truthful, not being honest. But it's burdened them. They did withdraw because they recognized they couldn't operate on that basis. They knew that they needed to do the right thing. And so they kind of withdrew their energy while they dealt with this situation, which is a tower. So it's not an ongoing relationship or a relationship they're expecting to continue in or even will continue in. It's been released and it will unburden them. I feel they're going to come towards you and tell you about this at some point, because this is the reason they withdrew. They're going to offer you love and they're going to want to move forward in a connection with you here. So it's definitely a karmic connection that you two have. That's why you felt so insanely attracted and connected when you met. It was like a bolt out of the blue. You felt like you'd almost known each other before. It felt comfortable. It felt nice. It felt exciting. It felt everything that you would want a relationship to feel. Yeah, it just felt very different to other connections when you met this person, Capricorn, and this is the reason why. But what you didn't know was there's something else lurking still in the background. I've seen this a few times coming through the readings today, just to mention, before somebody says, readings are similar. Yes, they are. Some of them are. Yeah. Not through a lack of shuffling, though, I can tell you. Right, the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this person has had a self-confidence issue as well. They put their wall up and their guard up. Very interested in you, very curious about you. They are going to come forward and be honest and talk to you about this. And then once they do that and release the fact, you get this release of, the fact this thing was lurking in the background and not known about, then they'll be able to give equally to this connection. It can be a balanced partnership. They can be available to you. And you'll see the energy shift from being withdrawn to being invested. Okay. And things will then start to move forward as you would hope them to, Capricorn. I'm seeing nice things around that. Okay. All right. So universe, what else? Ooh, so those two want to come out. Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. This is definitely one of those times. Rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. There's something lovely about this connection, Capricorn. It's got a bit of a challenge in getting off to its start, but there's definitely a nice connection here. Somebody who wants to be honest with you and actually wants to start things from a good footing. And yeah, Ace of Cups wants to offer you love. And definitely new starts coming, and truth and openness coming in, which is all you can ask for, really. If you've got truth and openness, then you can trust, can't you? Communication is going to improve. Don't let pride get in your way, though, Capricorn. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face when this person comes back. Just be open to talking to them, listening to them, and see what they have to say before you make up your decision. Make up your mind and make your decision. Okay. All right. So let's find out what your person would want to say to you, Capricorn. So universe, what are the messages for the highest good of Capricorn, please? What would Capricorn's person want to say to Capricorn? What would Capricorn's person want to say to Capricorn, please? I left when I saw you with somebody. They started to feel like maybe you were moving on, dating other people. They were possessive over you in that sense. They didn't like it. I saw that coming through with the 4 of Coins. They wanted you, they didn't want to let you go. So they let you think they were interested when they were interested but weren't free to pursue. Okay, I'm not available. Didn't we know it? I saw that. Not available, but they will be. I'm so attracted to you. I couldn't help but feel that attraction. I love you. There's that love as well, we've said with the Ace of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing and commenting and all that good stuff. It really helps my channel tremendously and encourages me, gives me that little boost and that spur to keep going, especially as I see the numbers tick up on my channel, and you're part of that. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again next time. So now Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. Just starting to get dark here, so hopefully you can still see quite well. I've got a window sort of on this side of me here, so hopefully the light's shining in. Oops. Okay. So first of all, Aquarius, obviously we're looking at the question, why is your person pulling away, or why have they pulled away? Why have they withdrawn their energy, gone away, ghosted you, stopped communicating, not taken action, whatever. We're looking at why they've pulled away. And I'm just going to pull some oracles in the first instance, just to get a high level view of what's going on with your person and what the reason might be for this withdrawal. And that comes out a lot in this set of readings. So I'm pulling oracles from the Moonology deck and also the Sacred Destiny deck, Aquarius. Ooh, okay. Right, this person has had a bit of chaos going on in their life. Something's had a bit of a shake-up. So they've maybe had a loss of a job, a family member, loss of a home. Something's gone on that's caused chaos in their life. But they're coming out the other side of this really difficult time. It's going to allow an opportunity to have a new romantic cycle here between the two of you. Have a new start. You're just on the cusp, when on the gateway here, standing at the gateway of something lovely to restart between the two of you. But this little period of time is the universe kind of testing you out to make sure that you're truly actually got your intentions set on this person, Aquarius, and it's really what you want. So yeah, it's let you know, perhaps shed a light on how you feel about this person and what you want going forward. That's a good opportunity sometimes, isn't it, to really cement and clarify feelings and understand yourself when you have a bit of a time out from each other. Okay. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? We'd like to understand, why does this person withdrawn their energy, please, universe? Why have the energies been withdrawn? Okay, why did they pull away? So we've got the Hanged Man. They needed to take some time out to reflect on things, to think about things. We've got the Page of Coins, the Three of Coins, the Knight of Swords, the Empress, the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. They've had a lot of chaos in their life. We've seen that already, haven't we, Aquarius? Now, there could be something about their mother, maybe needing to care for their mother, focusing on what they feel is an important thing to deal with. It could be that they are focusing on being a mother or being a parent and looking after children, taking on their responsibilities here. I feel there's something at work that could have shifted and changed. It could be that they've had to focus on a work project that's been all consuming, that perhaps didn't go very well. There's something to work through in terms of their career, is kind of what I'm seeing. There's something about work and money connection, a work and a money connection that's caused them to walk away. That's part of the basis of this. Is work's been chaotic. It's had an impact on, they felt that they've needed to work really hard to maintain security in their job, to make things go well. Like, they've had a huge amount going on. They could only offer you crumbs and not anything proper, and therefore they went in another direction. However, they do want to come forward and talk to you once this energy clears. I mean, this period of time has definitely tested your commitment, 100%. But they're going to take some action, I believe, to resolve this. Now, whether they get another job or they, find some way of making themselves feel more secure, things start to go better. They're going to find a way to heal that chaos that's really caused upset and difficulty in their life. They've taken this time to reflect on what's really important, and it's going to cause a shift and a change in life that's going to open up doorways, gateways here, opportunity for new things to come in. and it's going to enable you two to have a connection. Again, they do want a relationship with you, and they are going to talk to you about it. But you will have had to have really shown you are committed in waiting for this person whilst they do heal this absolute chaotic whirlwind of a time that they've been having. Okay, what else can you share, please, universe, around the reason why this person's pulled away? For the highest good of Aquarius, please, universe. Why did this person pull away? Why did they retract their energy? Why did they disappear, not move forward? Okay. I think there's also been a chaotic situation with a previous partner who may be the mother of their children or parent to their children. They may not have shared this with you. They may have kept it to themselves. Sorry, I've got my hands off camera. But it's led them to just have a step back and think about what they want for the future, because they need to take their parental responsibilities seriously. So if they go into a connection with somebody new, it's obviously going to impact their children in some way. And they want to make sure that it's going to be the right option. So they've also been taking time reflecting on that as well, Aquarius. They've had so much swirling around here. There's lots of different energies, lots of different themes, you know, looking after a parent, making sure their children are okay, that they're making the right decisions for their children. They've got work chaos. They've got perhaps an ex sticking their oar in. They've got, you know, their head has just been like almost bursting, is what I can see here with the Seven of Cups. It's just such a lot. But really, they do want to come towards you. They are going to talk to you about this. They are going to offer you a relationship. But yeah, they've got some stuff to sort out. And it really depends whether you're going to wait for this. But there is this chance now, this opening up for a new romantic cycle here, and the end of a tough cycle for this person and the healing of chaos. Okay, well, let's pull a Soul Oracles card. Universe, what can you share, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? We are looking for more guidance, please. Let your love show you how to learn from each other. There's things to learn from each other here. You've obviously had your commitment tested over this one, Aquarius, and that's a lesson in itself, isn't it? This person's obviously learned some lessons through the chaos, I'm sure. My goodness, it looks like there's a few lessons to learn here. So, universe, what would Aquarius's person like to say to Aquarius, please? What would Aquarius's person like to say to Aquarius? Okay. I wish things could be different. So this is while they're working through this problematic time. You came closer than anyone, so they won't have forgotten you through all of this. I know I crossed the line with you, so perhaps there was something where they perhaps felt they'd led you on or not treated you very well. Wish I'd treated you better. Definitely. They're taking some accountability here. We will be together again. All right, Aquarius. Well, that was your reading. I do hope it was helpful. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please like the video if you enjoyed and you felt the answer was nice and clear, you like the style of the video. If you are not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, please just hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so, and also the notification bell. It just means you will always know when I've uploaded my videos. I do upload all signs very regularly, almost every day, maybe every couple of days, sometimes every day, depends, but you know, very frequently anyway. And would love to have you along, and it would be great to have you part of the collective that have set their intention to come and watch me. So thank you for all of your support, for helping me grow my channel, for helping me get out there, being part of that journey with me. I do appreciate it so much. Thank you. All right. Okay, so now we are on to Pisces. So hi there, Pisces. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to put the light on because it's got a bit dark now. Pisces, I've got your reading and then I am going out for dinner, so I am looking forward to that, looking forward to some food. I feel like I deserve it now, although my phone has been suggesting to me that people have been asking for personal readings whilst I've been reading now, so I may have some work to do when I come back in, which I will love, of course. So that's awesome. Right, okay. Right, Pisces. So we are looking at why your person has pulled away, why they've withdrawn. And first of all, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards just to get the high level energies around what's going on with your person and the reasons why they might have withdrawn. So I've actually got three on the table there from that deck. Right, so that's the Moonology deck, and I'm going to pull a few from the Sacred Destiny deck as well, and then we'll pull a detailed tarot spread as well to see what's going on. My goodness. Okay, here we go. So let's have a look. Okay. And Pisces. I think this person might have had a bit of a crisis of confidence in terms of, you know, not being sure how you feel about them, not being sure if they're good enough, you know, not being sure if maybe you two could be a good match and all that sort of thing. But they're starting to build their faith in the fact that you are their dream come true. You're the person that they'd want to be with. So why would they not start to take some action? They realize they need to take action, because why would they let this slip through their fingers? They're being a bit silly and they know that. And so they are going to come towards you. They realize that how they talk to you, how they come towards you, what they offer you, what they say is important. So they're going to plan that really carefully so they say the right thing, because you might not get a second chance at this. They realize that. It's almost like the universe is giving them downloads and realizations about, you know, what they need to do in terms of taking this action, because they haven't been doing that before. And it feels like this relationship and this connection, this person has really pure intentions. And there's blessings coming in for the two of you, because I think this person is going to just come forward towards you in the right way. Nice things are going to come in. It's not really telling me why they've withdrawn, but it's giving me the energies around them that they want to come back in towards you, and they've got really nice intentions, and that nice things could come of this, Pisces. So I'm seeing nice things coming through, but let's pull some more detail here from the tarot for you. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Pisces? We are interested, please, in why Pisces person pulled away. Why did they withdraw their energy from Pisces? Why did they pull away? Anything you can share, please, that would be helpful to Pisces to understand, please, around this situation and why their person pulled away. Okay. Right, we've got the Page of Coins, the Six of Coins, the Three of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Ten of Cups. Wowee. Now then, they pulled away, Pisces, because I think you two have got a history together and you know each other really well. And sometimes when there's this history there, you could have had a friendship, or, you know, could have children together, or you could have had a partnership where, you know, you kind of got comfortable and complacent with each other. Sometimes when you get comfortable and complacent, you start to be a bit brutal in what you say to somebody. It's like you feel you can get away with it. And I feel things were said between the two of you, whichever direction the words were said, perhaps both ways. It landed heavily. It had an impact. Sometimes words, once they're said, they can't be unsaid, can they? Words have had an impact here. And there's been tension and there's been conflict. Could have been around money. It's almost like I'm getting the vibe around somebody's got something to say about money or shared something about money, but they're almost hiding situations around money as well that started to become known that, caused a bit of conflict between the two of you. This person withdrew. They went off to think about things, to reflect on things, to find their inner wisdom, to work out what they wanted. And whilst they did that, they were being slightly emotionally manipulative, if I'm honest, Pisces. They withdrew and they hoped that in withdrawing, you would chase after them here with the Three of Wands. They were hoping and expecting that you would message them, you would reach out, you would take the action here. And it's not just hope, it's an actual expectation. So what I'm seeing here, Pisces, is that you usually probably are the one to reach out and take the action and chase after this person, or follow after them, or to show them attention if they disappear. And maybe you didn't, and maybe that's given them a bit of a wake-up call here, and they've realized, actually, we really need to talk this through. It's not just something where it's a game where I withdraw and then you chase me. We actually need to talk about this, and talk through our options and what we might do next, in order to try and make this work. This person's got intentions to have a relationship with you, they've got a lot of love for you. They actually feel that you are their forever person, but they feel that maybe things have been taken for granted between the two of you, and you kind of need here to take some action to communicate and reset and set the boundaries and make it clear where you're headed, and make sure you're aligned on things and you're coming on the same page, as it were. Because just because you've been with somebody a long time, or you've known somebody a long time, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily growing along the same path, and that just needs to be re-established. But I think that you actually do want to be together, and I think the universe is saying you have a very pure connection, and if you can communicate well, okay, and you can make sure you talk to each other in the right way, and recognize that everything you say has an impact. Okay, it's like every action has an opposite and equal reaction. Well, that's the same in communication. You say something, you push it out there, and it's going to have a reaction in the other person always. And we forget that sometimes, don't we? Bear that in mind, because this is really important, Pisces. Obviously, this person needs to take this into account as well, but that communication and the way you communicate here, if you can do it in the right way, you're going to have blessings coming in for the two of you, definitely. 10 of Cups, all right, and blessings. And this communication is really going to shed light here. Enlightenment is here, and the Hermit is enlightenment as well. This enlightenment is going to come in terms of where the other person was coming from, where you're headed, what your goals are, how you're going to behave sort of going forward together. If you've got faith in this, both of you are totally committed and have faith. You've got dreams together that you're going to fulfill. But it's time to do something about it now between the two of you. You can't carry on as you are, all right? That's the message coming through. I hope that's helpful, but let's see what else we can pull. Just any further clarification, please, universe, for Pisces. We'd like to know, please, the reason Pisces person pulled away. Why did Pisces person pull away? Yeah, I think they were just feeling a bit overwhelmed with the fact that, there might have been some dishonesty here, possibly about money, something to do with house, home, family, stability, security, all of that kind of thing. And just then starting to withdraw and think about, like, what's going on here? Do I really know this person? Where's it headed? But what they realize is they love you. There's a lot of love, huge amount of love. Unconditional love almost. And so anything that's gone on, whilst it shouldn't happen again, and there should be openness and honesty and all of that kind of thing, there is this underpinning commitment and love here. Okay. Right, let's pull a Soul Connections Oracle for you, Pisces. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Pisces to give them insights into this connection? In particular, we've been interested in why this person pulled away, please, universe. True love comes in when you least expect it. So I think you've already got a connection with this person, Pisces, is what I'm seeing. But I think that love is reestablished when maybe you started to fear it was diminished and dying. It will come back. Okay, rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. It's going to be rekindled. I'm seeing that coming in. If you want it to be. If you don't, it's not your reading, obviously, is it? So please don't come to me and say, well, I don't want it. No way, no chance. Why are you watching the reading then? Just saying. If you don't want to reconnect with somebody, this is not the reading for you. So if you want it, obviously it's there for you. If you don't, it's your choice. It's fine. I'm not saying you must or you should. Okay, so universe. What would a Pisces person want to say to Pisces, please? What would Pisces... you and I were too young. So maybe you got together with this person when you were really young, Pisces. That's a possibility, isn't it? I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, we said that, didn't we? Words hit heavily. I feel you leaving me behind. They're scared that you're pulling apart from each other here. My life is not as together as it seems. I think there's been some challenges here. We've seen that, haven't we? Maybe financial. I left when I saw you with somebody. I'm not seeing that, you know, there's another person involved here, but I do think there's another energy, like, I don't know. I'm feeling spending. It could be a problem. Money matters. Okay. Conflict over money. Whatever form or fashion that takes. Okay. Remember every detail of that day. And I want to be more than friends. I don't want to just move into friendship. There's obviously more to this connection than that, Pisces. Okay. Well, thank you, Pisces, for joining the reading. Do appreciate you coming along today. Thanks for liking the video. If you've got some nice clear answers today, you like the style of the video, please give me that feedback by liking. Please share as well with others who you think might enjoy the readings. And if you are not yet subscribed, I've got about 80% now of people who watch my videos who are not subscribed. So if you would like to hit that subscribe button, it's completely free. It means you can find me again if you like my videos and you want to sort of tap in and tune in to my readings. Particularly, it sets that intention you're going to watch and helps me tune into the collective that have subscribed. So if you want to be part of that, then please make sure you are subscribed, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I think I might do just a quick all signs, and then I can go and have my dinner, which will be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Should we do just the usual Hidden Truth Oracle then? Quick all signs, their signs. This is where you watch the sign or the signs of the person or the people that you are interested in to get a message from them. Okay, particularly good when you are out of contact with somebody. So let's see what we can find. Aries through Pisces, please, universe. Whoop. Okay, I'm going to take that as the split. Here we go then. Oh, have my nails done, can't pick up the cards. Right, okay. If you are dealing with an Aries, they want to say, I want to be more than friends. And I wish things could be different. Right, okay. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus says, I lost myself for a little while and I can't stop thinking about you. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini says, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I wonder if you are happy without me. Cancer wants to say, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson and I feel you even though we are apart. Okay. Leo wants to say, I look for you everywhere. I know that I crossed the line with you. Virgo says, I hide behind material things. I know I messed up everything. You're dealing with a Libra. The Libra says the timing just wasn't right for us. And I don't react when people mention you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I hope that you can forgive me one day. And I am not available. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they say, I love you. I bury myself in work to forget you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, my life is not as together as it seems. And I love you unconditionally. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I remember every detail of that day. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Pisces says, I replay our conversations over and over, and I want to tell you how I feel. Well, there we go, everybody. That was your reading for today. It's been awesome reading for you. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's an honour and a privilege always to read for you. So thank you so much for being here. And I really do look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye-bye for now.